So here's a short little audio update. So this is from the 13th. So this is 2 days ago. Around what 10:47 at night. So I already ran this through Merlin. This does not come up as a bird. Now this does sound similar. You're going to hear to other reported Sasquatch screams that people have caught. So this is really interesting because then it goes into a barred owl. If you're wondering why this looks so dark up here and everything, I did the I think I showed this in another video, but if you go click this and then go effect, and you're gonna go EQ and filters, you can go graphic EQ, and these are all your kilohertz. So if you look over here, it shows, for basically from 1500 up. I don't get anything that nothing's that high. It's all below 1500. So what that lets me do is anything that's like above 1500, I can just turn the volume down. So like the cicadas and crickets and stuff, like I said before. But I know that there's some new people here, so that's why it looks like that. Because otherwise it gets insane. But let's go ahead and listen to this. Well, it's a little muffled because of what I did here. But that you see how it like goes from that straight into a quote unquote barred owl. Now let's go back here. Because it's these that are interesting to me. I mean, these are loud too. Like for instance, if I hit the Control Z and it goes back, this is what it would look like normally. So I'm going to unboost this a little bit. But you can see how loud these are. So that's carrying a distance. This is probably from a distance too. These go from, let's see, 4732 or 4731. That's a 2-second one. 4733.52. 4735.34. So they're about 2-second bursts. And you can see there's not a whole lot of movement to them. So whatever is doing it can keep a pretty steady volume pretty much. Let's see. The other one was at the 9 o'clock. Let me just take a quick glance and see if there was anything else that was going to be coming up. For that's a train. No. Okay, so let me, because I'm kind of doing this in real time. So let me drop this back in here and we'll get this in this video. And then I'm going to cut later today. So this is the 15th. I'm going to cut. I'm not even cutting it. I'm just going to render it. I need to add some stuff at the beginning, like overview. Because I say at the beginning that I think that the one tree was moved. That was, elevated up off the ground and wedged. It definitely was, but not as much. And I'm going to make a note on what I think was going on there. But what I'm looking for is, I mean, it's going to be noticeable. It's that female voice again, but it only does it once. I believe it's around 9:30 mark. Let's see, 18. I can do this sometimes and just look and go, okay, well, that might be a wood knock. But like when you get vocalizations, they're real noticeable. I should have marked it down. This isn't how I normally. Well, that might have been it. No. Let me see here. No, that was a. Oh wait, there it is. I know everyone's probably like, get to the point. I just saw it. It's a curve like the other ones were. There, it's this. Okay, now let me boost this. And we're going to do this again. We're going to go Effect, EQ this. And then Graphic EQ, Apply. And then as soon as this does it, we're going to play this. And this is why I said that female voice is back. So it's right here. You hear that? Ah. And it's gone for, if remember back in June it did this like periodically, then it would go oh, and it would start, and then eventually it went from doing that into the you know, like the Charlie Brown, the weird stuff. So I don't know, I'm up to 10 o'clock right now going through everything. I don't know if we're going to catch more of like the, I call it faux, you know, kind of like fake language. I don't know if we're going to catch more of that, but I want to throw these two things kind of together because they're real interesting to me. And it seems like they're running in spurts, which makes sense because my initial encounter was around May, like late May, early June. And then if you remember when I was on Jeremiah's podcast, the other stuff happened around the fall too, and into, it like culminated up to Christmas night. So it's going to be interesting audio wise to see if this just keeps picking up now from here. But I just want to do like a quick little update video and show you guys what I'm catching, because normally when I go and grab audio, I do kind of glance through it like this, and really I just skim through it looking for things like this, and I thought that was real interesting. But I'll see you guys later.